also turn to hymn 369. Hymn 369. Turn see Samba Rosa Goso. For guiding us through the hymnal session. Hallelujah. Amen.
Let's all prepare our hearts to silent prayer. Amen.
Amen.
In the name of Lord Jesus Christ, we begin tonight's Friday night Sabbath service. Let's first rise and sing hymn 129.
請大家起立唱讚美詩129首。 相識我心氣，支持被我帶出走，今日觸摸我的心，今日觸摸我的心，今日大家做成功，所領喜樂滿山中，經歷成日與之樂，在天歡喜更快樂，在天歡喜更快樂。
Please be seated.
請坐。
So we thank our Lord Jesus Christ for bringing us together on His holy Sabbath day.
我哋感謝主嚟到帶領我哋喺安息日嘅時候，大家聚集喺一齊。
So before we go into tonight's sermon,
我哋未開始今晚嘅戰道之前，
we'll first kneel down and pray and ask God to guide us and to be with us tonight.
我哋大家嚟到跪下禱告，我哋求主耶穌嚟到帶領我哋今晚嘅聚會。
So kneel down and pray.
大家一齊禱告。
In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ we pray.
主耶穌聖名禱告，我哋就係主耶穌聖名。
Amen.
speak.
奉耶穌聖名講話。
So today, from the characteristics of the ostrich,
今晚就以呢個鴕鳥嘅性格咧，大家分享。
we will look at the pride in terms of self-glorification.
我哋可以探討一下呢個係驕傲啦，以及呢個我哋個人嘅呢個資格。
We can look at pride in the form of your attitude towards other people.
驕傲就係指作我哋對人嗰種嘅態度。
We will also learn about how you can help to care for those around you.
亦都指作嗰啲我哋如何嚟到照顧嗰啲周圍嘅人。
So, what are the main characteristics of the ostrich that we can observe?
咁我哋嚟到觀察呢個鴕鳥，我哋睇到鴕鳥有咩性格呢？
So, the basic fact is that ostriches are a species of birds that cannot fly.
鴕鳥就係一種鳥類，但係唔會飛嘅鳥。
They are the largest living bird species.
佢哋喺鳥類裡面係一種大嘅鳥嚟㗎。
So they can grow up to about 2.8 meters tall.
咁佢哋可以長高到係2.8米嘅高度。
They can run at speeds of up to 40 miles an hour.
咁佢哋嘅速度就係每小時可以達到40呢個米嘅速度。
And in comparison, cheetahs can run at this speed, but only for a short burst period.
但係同呢啲豹嚟到比較咧，佢哋嘅速度係相同，但係豹咧只係能夠跑短程。
And they are found in the land of Africa natively.
咁呢啲鴕鳥嘅原址嘅地方咧，就係呢個非洲嘅地方。
And you find that they live in desert and woodland areas.
佢哋棲身喺呢個森林或者係草林裏面。
So how does the Bible speak about the ostrich?
咁聖經對呢個鴕鳥點樣嚟到描述咧
？Let's turn to Job chapter 39.
我哋打開呢個約伯記39章。
Job chapter 39, verse 13 to 18.
13至到18節。
So Job chapter 39, verse 13 to 18.
約伯記39章13至到18節。
In the name of Jesus Christ, we read. Verse 13.
13節。
The wings of the ostrich wave proudly, but her wings and pinions all her wings and pinions like the kindly stalks. Verse 14.
14節。
For she leaves her eggs on the ground and warms them in the dust. She forgets that a foot may crush them, or that a wild beast may break them. She treats her young harshly, as though they were not hers. Her labour is in vain, without concern, because God deprived her of wisdom and did not endow her with understanding. When she lifts herself on high, she scorns the horse and its rider.
約伯記39章第13至到18節。13節，鴕鳥的翅膀豐然善展，豈是顯慈愛的翎毛和羽毛麼？14節，因他把蛋留在地上，在塵土中使得温暖。15節，卻想不到被腳踹碎，被野獸踐踏。16節，他忍心待錯，似乎不是自己的，雖然徒受勞苦，也不為錯懼怕。17節，因為神使他沒有智慧，也未將悟性賜給他。18節，他幾時挺身展開翅膀，就知笑馬和騎馬的人。
So in verse 13, the first thing we can see is that they are considered as being proud.
咁喺第13節我哋睇落嘅話咧，我哋就感覺到呢個鴕鳥有一種嘅傲氣。
They wave their wings proudly to show off their large feathers.
咁佢呢個翅膀扇展咧，就顯示出佢嗰種嘅傲氣。
And when you observe them in nature,
從呢個大自然嚟到觀察佢嘅話，
you really do see them dancing around with their wings.
你可以觀察到佢係用佢嘅翅膀嚟到話羨舞㗎。
And so they try to capture the attention of others.
佢係嚟到話係要俾人嚟到去注目㗎。
And they have very large and showy plumes, very showy wings.
佢會展開佢翅膀嚟到話顯示佢嘅翅膀嘅美麗。
And so they desire to attract others to themselves.
就係嚟到話係吸引別人㗎。
To get the attention of others. So it's kind of like a form of pride.
咁就係要嚟到話吸引別人另一個嘅講法就係一種嘅驕傲。
So the Pharisees were known to desire praise and glory from men.
我哋知道呢個法利賽人佢哋喜愛人佢稱讚㗎。
Let's turn to Matthew chapter 23.
我哋睇馬太福音23章。
Matthew chapter 23 verse 5.
第5節。
Matthew chapter 23 verse 5.
第5節。
But all their works they do to be seen by men. They make their phylacteries broad and enlarge the borders of their garments.
23章第5節，他們一切所作的事都是要叫人看見，所以將佩戴的經文做寬了，衣上的穗子做長了。
And so here records all their works are done to be seen by men.
呢度記載佢哋所做嘅一切都係要叫人看見㗎。
They're very focused on their own image.
咁佢哋嚟到話係注重自己嘅形象㗎。
They want to be in the best seat.
佢哋要坐喺最好嘅位置㗎。
They enjoy being called teacher by other people.
佢哋喜愛人稱佢哋為夫子㗎。
We can see that Jesus also points out how the Pharisees did charitable deeds.
咁我哋都睇到主耶穌有提到呢個法利賽人佢哋有做呢啲慈善嘅事情。
But they did it in open streets and in the synagogues.
但係佢哋所做嘅，佢哋所賺嘅地方就係一啲大家都睇得到嘅地方㗎。
And the Bible describes it as sounding a trumpet when they did them.
聖經亦都形容話佢哋做嘅時候佢哋係吹號㗎。
So when they fasted, they put on a sad countenance.
咁當佢哋係禁食嘅時候佢哋面上顯出呢個愁容㗎。
They disfigured their faces to show that they are fasting.
嚟到讓人知道佢哋喺度禁食咁㗎。
So they sought to be seen by others and to receive glory from others.
所以佢哋所做嘅係要讓人看見讓佢哋能夠得到呢個榮耀㗎。
And as part of our faith,
對我哋嘅信仰嚟到講
we know that whom we seek to please is not people but God.
我哋知道我哋所取悅嘅唔係人而係神。
We must always be vigilant not to crave this attention from other people.
所以我哋要謹慎，我哋又唔好話要做嘢嚟到係要俾人哋睇㗎。
Yes, our faith is manifested upon other people.
我哋嘅信仰係咪敬喺人嘅上面呢？
And sometimes we do things towards other people.
有時我哋做事係對人㗎，
To help them.
係要幫助人㗎。
But ultimately it is done unto God.
但係最終我哋係要為神而做㗎。
So we should remove any desires to do things to receive praise from others.
我哋要把我哋心中所做嘅要得人喜歡嘅事個心嚟到除去。
Let's turn to Matthew chapter 6.
我哋睇第6章。
Matthew chapter 6.
馬太福音第6章。
Matthew chapter 6 verse 3 to 4.
3至到4節。
Verse 3 to 4.
第3節。
But when you do a charitable deed, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, that your charitable deed may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will himself reward you openly.
6章第3節，你施捨的時候，不要叫左手知道右手所作的。第4節，要叫你施捨的事行在暗中，你父在暗中察看，必然報答你。
Here Jesus tells us to do things in secret.
耶穌告訴我哋要做事情係喺暗中做㗎。
So that God may see and reward us openly.
神係睇見嘅，會嚟到報賞我哋㗎。
Of course, there are some things that we can't really do in secret.
當然有啲嘅事情我哋唔能夠喺暗中嚟到去做。
So to do things in secret also means to have the correct heart and mindset.
喺暗中做嘅意思，亦都可以指作係有一個正確嘅心。
Doing it as if you do not want people to know about.
佢暗中做嘅就係唔想有人知道㗎。
So how can we have this correct heart and mindset?
我哋如何有呢種正確嘅心態呢？
Let's turn to Job chapter 39. Turn back to Job chapter 39.
打開呢個約伯記39章。
Job chapter 39 verse 13.
13節。
Verse 13.
13節。
And we read the latter part. But are her wings and pinions like the kindly stalks?
下半段，豈是顯慈愛的翎毛和羽毛麼？
So it compares the wings of the ostrich with the wings of the stork.
如果你把呢個鴕鳥嘅翅膀同呢個鶴嘅翅膀嚟到比較嘅話，
the wings of a stork are less showy and more elegant.
咁鴕鳥嘅翅膀啦，顯示出佢咁有呢個驕傲嘅一個形象。
So they are more, perhaps more beautiful.
或者佢哋係更加美麗。
The wings of the stork allows them to fly and soar very high in the sky.
咁呢個鴕鳥嘅翅膀可以讓佢飛啊。
stork 即係個第一個雀。
個翎毛啊。係。羽毛。有一種雀仔，呢個第二種雀。哦，我哋中文冇呢個冇呢，只係一種動物中文嗰度。
So in the English version，
喺英文嗰度咧
，it compares the wings of an ostrich to a stork, which is a smaller bird.
咁英文嗰度有鴕鳥同埋有呢個頭先我講咩啊？鶴係鶴。Okay.
So this stork can fly high in the sky.
嗰個鶴咧可以飛得好高嘅。
Ostriches are unable to fly, and they dwell on the earth all their lives.
咁呢個鴕鳥唔能夠飛，一生只能夠喺地上行走。
So if we want to depart from pride and be less focused on ourselves，
如果我哋想做事情係讓人注目我哋嘅話
if we want to leave this pride in our hearts，
如果你想把我哋心中嘅驕傲除去嘅話
then we need to fly above the earth。
咁我哋就要飛上天空啦。
And so how can we do this？
咁我哋如何去做呢？
And it can only be through our Lord Jesus。
咁就係藉著主耶穌。
So the Bible says that the Spirit of God is with those who are humble。
聖經話神嘅靈係與嗰啲驕傲謙卑嘅人同在㗎。
So if we take the step to be humble before Him，
如果我哋退後一步嚟到話喺神嘅面前謙卑嘅話
He will give us a strength to release ourselves。
佢會俾到我哋力量讓我哋能夠舒暢自己。
We can fly away from these issues in our hearts。
能夠把我哋心中嗰啲唔好嘅嘢嚟到除去。
So David is a prime example of not desiring glory for himself。
大衛就係一個好嘅例子，佢唔嚟到話得到從人而嚟嘅稱讚。
When he was forbidden to build the temple by God，
當佢要嚟到話係要想要為神建造聖殿，但係神嚟到唔俾佢建造嘅時候
we can see that he was very willing to give the entire plan to Solomon to carry out the work。
咁我哋睇到話，大衛佢把佢一切嘅所計劃嘅都嚟到俾佢嘅兒子所羅門嚟到去做。
Let's turn to First Chronicles。
我哋睇呢個歷代志上
First Chronicles chapter 28。
28章。
First Chronicles chapter 28 verse 11 to 12。
11、12節。
Verse 11 to 12。
11節。
Then David gave his son Solomon the plans for the vestibule, its houses, its treasuries, its upper chambers, its inner chambers, and the place of the mercy seat. Verse 12. And the plans for all that he had by the Spirit of the courts of the house of the Lord, of all the chambers all around, and of the treasuries of the house of God, and of the treasuries for the dedicated things.
11節，大衛將殿的遊廊、旁屋、庫庫、樓房、內殿和施恩所的樣式指示他兒子所羅門。12節，又將被靈感動所得的樣式，就是耶和華神殿的園子、周圍的房屋、殿的庫庫和聖物庫庫的一切樣式，都指示他。
So here, King David gave Solomon all the plans for the temple.
大衛王把佢所有嘅嗰圖所畫嘅樣式都俾佢嘅兒子所羅門。
And if we read carefully, it says that he received all these plans through the Spirit of God.
咁如果我哋細心嚟到睇嘅話，又將被靈感動所得嘅樣式咧，都指示他。
So he, with this, he did not hold anything back.
意思就係話佢冇有話留低任何嘅東西。
He did not take any credit for it.
佢亦都冇話嚟到話想要得人嘅稱讚。
He handed all the plans to Solomon because it belonged to God.
佢把佢所準備嘅一切都俾所羅門，因為呢個係為神而做㗎。
And so, do we have the same heart to understand that everything we received is from God?
我哋要明白，我哋一切所得到嘅都係從神而嚟㗎。
Do we have this understanding?
我哋有冇呢種嘅認識咧
？If other people are chosen to do the works,
如果有人想要嚟到話決定做呢件事情啦
，and they have been chosen to do the work,
佢哋被揀選做呢件事情啦。
Do we still give our best when we are playing a supporting role?
我哋有冇把我哋最好嘅嚟到去支持佢咧？
Yeah. So, or do we find that we hold back a little bit?
或者我哋留低某些嘅東西唔嚟到俾佢咧
？Because we're not going to be recognized for the work.
因為我哋覺得佢對呢件事情唔係咁完全嘅認識。
And that you won't get any credit yourself.
咁你會你唔會得到人哋嘅稱讚㗎。
So you don't give your full support.
所以你就唔會完全嚟到支持佢。
And if we read on to verse 14 to 16,
我哋繼續睇14至到16節嘅話
we can see that David prepared all the raw materials.
就會睇到大衛準備咗所有需用嘅東西㗎。
And so he designated the weight of gold and silver for the different instruments of the temple.
佢把所有嘅金銀都獻俾神㗎。
And this gold and silver he gave was by weight.
佢嘅金銀都係以重量嚟到去計算㗎。
So he did not offer up or create the lampstand or the bowls or the basins.
佢唔係只係咁樣金燈台銀燈台等等嘅嘢就咁樣俾啊。
He gave the raw materials.
佢呢個攞出嗰啲原料出嚟。
This teaches us that he didn't desire to be recognized or to take credit for the work.
呢個就係指咗佢唔嚟到話要得到人嘅稱讚。
He didn't desire praise from men.
佢唔想要得到人嘅稱讚。
He did not desire to leave a legacy behind so that people would say, "Oh, this lampstand is from David."
佢唔想人話呢啲嘅燈台啦係從大衛嗰度嚟㗎。
Instead, he was willing to make his offering to God's work.
但係佢係好願意嚟到把呢啲嚟到獻上俾神。
And he just allowed his work to be blended in together with others. He allowed his work just to be blended into the background. 就好似混合，就好似混合埋，即係睇唔到。
佢把呢啲嘅嘢嚟到混合喺一齊係睇唔見㗎。
So it's the same for us today.
呢個同我哋今日都係一樣。
We should just allow our work to be blended and mixed with other people's work.
我哋要以人一齊嚟到合作起嚟。
We should not see it as being our own work.
我哋唔好讓人睇到呢個係出於我嘅工作。
But rather, all the work belongs to God.
反而一切嘅工作係屬於神㗎。
And let's turn back to Job chapter 39.
我哋睇翻呢個約伯記39章
Verse 18.
18節。
Job chapter 39, verse 18.
18節。
When she lifts herself on high, she scorns the horse and its rider.
他幾時挺身展開翅膀， 就嗤笑馬和騎馬的人。
So another aspect of pride we can see in the ostrich is that they lift themselves up and then they look down on other people.
另一種呢個鴕鳥嘅傲氣就係佢提高自己嚟到話睇低別人㗎。
What's quite funny is that even though they are outnumbered 1 to 2,
好奇怪譬如嗰啲
they're outnumbered.
單數
Yeah, 單數對雙數。
單數對雙數。
So 1 against 2.
一個對另一個。
對兩個。
對兩個。
So the ostrich, even in this instance, the ostrich will see itself mighty and higher than the horse and the rider.
咁呢個鴕鳥睇呢個騎馬同埋馬呢兩種人同埋馬咧咁為強壯㗎。
The horse and the rider symbolize power and might.
咁呢個馬同埋騎馬其實係好有能力嘅東西。
But the ostrich would lift itself higher.
但係呢個鴕鳥佢覺得自己比呢兩樣嘅嘢更高。
And it will also mock and look down on the horse and the rider.
咁甚至嚟到嗤笑嗰啲馬同埋騎馬嘅人。
And so the pride that the ostrich has leads them to not realize how they might look compared to the horse and rider.
咁呢個鴕鳥佢哋嚟到話睇為呢個馬同埋騎馬嘅人係有力量㗎。
They are blinded to see what they are like themselves.
佢哋
they cannot see themselves.
佢哋唔能夠睇到自己。
An ostrich is not as majestic as a horse and a rider.
咁呢個鴕鳥冇呢個馬同埋騎馬嘅人咁雄偉㗎。
Yet it would see itself being greater.
但係佢認定自己比佢哋咁大。
And you might say that the pride might be partly justified.
或者你覺得呢個驕傲好似乎係合理咁樣。
Because the ostrich is actually quite powerful.
咁呢個鴕鳥好似係好有力量嘅鳥。
And not only can it run very quickly.
唔單止係跑得好快。
It can also fight using their legs.
而且佢哋嘅腿係非常之快㗎。
They say that with a strong kick.
佢哋踢嘅時候好有力㗎。
And they say that when they kick a lion, they can kill a lion.
如果佢用腳嚟到踢嗰個獅子嘅話，獅子會俾佢踢死㗎。
So just like for us,
就好似俾到我哋一樣。
we might be very capable and gifted in our careers or in our service to God.
或者我哋喺工作上或者服侍神上好有恩賜才能。
But does that mean we can be proud?
但係咪咁樣我哋就可以驕傲咧
？We shouldn't be because God is the only one who should be lifted high up.
我哋唔應該有驕傲嘅心，只有神先至能夠話讓我哋去讚美佢。
So if we don't frequently examine ourselves,
如果我哋唔係常常嚟到係審察自己嘅話
our hearts can be easily lifted up.
我哋嘅心常常會被提高起嚟。
We may end up esteeming ourselves higher than we ought to be.
我哋會睇自己唔應該睇嘅，以為自己係好高嘅。
So this can lead us to sin against God.
咁樣會使到我哋係嚟到得罪神。
So pride led King Uzziah to offer incense to God.
烏西亞王佢要嚟到獻祭俾神。
And this pride caused him to do this.
咁佢嘅驕傲嘅心讓佢咁樣嚟到去做。
And it was not a lawful thing to do.
其實呢個烏西亞佢係一個王佢係唔應該係去獻祭㗎。
So he became king at the age of 16 years old.
喺佢16歲嘅時候，佢已經係做王啦。
God gave him many victories against his enemies.
神多次嚟到讓佢嚟到勝過敵人。
But the Bible says when he was strong in his heart.
聖經話當佢強盛嘅時候，佢就身高氣傲啦。
His heart was lifted up to his destruction.
佢身高氣傲，以致佢嚟到失敗啦。
And he transgressed against God.
佢嚟到得罪神。
Because he thought that he could do the work of a priest.
因為佢以為自己做王可以做呢個祭司嘅工作。
So he stepped out of his domain. He stepped out of his boundaries.
佢就話嚟到走出佢嘅界線。
So it starts with having this inner feeling of feeling better than that you're better than others.
呢個就好似乎你覺得自己會勝過別人一樣。
And so it starts with this, and if we don't tackle it, then it can manifest itself outwardly.
若果我哋有咁嘅心唔嚟到除佢嘅話，我哋就唔能夠阻止佢啦。
It comes out.
咁樣就會爆發出嚟啦。
We end up looking down on other people.
我哋最後就會睇低別人啦。
And so as members of the church,
咁我哋喺教會裏面嘅弟兄姊妹，
we know that we must remove this form of pride.
我哋需要除去呢種驕傲嘅心。
Because this pride can harm others and it can harm the church.
咁呢個驕傲可以傷害別人，亦都可以傷害教會。
In Obadiah chapter 1 verse 3, it tells us.
OK， 咩書啊
？Obadiah chapter 1 verse 3.
俄巴底亞書。
It tells us that the pride in our hearts has deceived you.
我哋心中嘅驕傲可以讓你失敗。
It has deceived you.
嚟到欺哄你㗎。
So we need to be careful because pride can deceive.
所以我哋需要嚟到小心，因為呢個驕傲可以係欺哄你㗎。
And when you're deceived, you don't know it.
你被欺哄嘅時候，你係唔知道㗎。
And so, therefore, pride can lead to spiritual blindness.
驕傲會使到你屬靈黑暗㗎。
So, despite many brothers and sisters telling you that you're wrong,
雖然有好多嘅弟兄姊妹嚟到勸導你，你喺某方面做錯咗啦。
you would still hold on to thinking that you are right.
你一直嚟到堅持話你自己係啱㗎。
Despite that others are honourable like the horse and the rider.
雖然別人好似呢啲馬同埋騎馬嘅人一樣
，you would see yourself as being better.
但係你就覺得自己比佢哋更優先㗎。
And so in Luke chapter 6,
喺呢個路加福音第6章嗰度
it tells us that it makes us ask the question: Why do we see the speck in our brother's eye when we cannot see the plank in our own eye?
我哋唔記得咗先。我哋睇別人眼中有樑木有刺，點解睇唔到自己眼中有樑木咧
？So one reason is because we are too proud to look at ourselves.
其中一個原因就係我哋有呢個驕傲嘅心啦。
We are too proud to use the light of God to examine ourselves. We are too proud to use the light of God to examine ourselves. We're too proud 太驕傲。
因為我哋太驕傲。
To use the light of God.
用神嘅光
to examine ourselves.
嚟到審察我哋自己。
To reveal our weaknesses.
嚟到顯示我哋嗰種嘅軟弱嘅地方。
And let's turn to Isaiah chapter 2.
我哋睇呢個以賽亞書第2章。
Isaiah chapter 2.
第2章。
Verse 11 to 12.
11至到12節。
So verse 11.
11節。
The lofty looks of a man shall be humbled, the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall come upon everything proud and lofty, upon everything lifted up, and it shall be brought low. If we truly examine ourselves to see if there's any form of pride,
如果我哋真正嚟到審察自己有冇呢個驕傲嘅心嘅話
we should best work on it and remove it quickly.
我哋需要咁樣去做，盡快嚟將我哋心中嘅驕傲除去。
Because when God's judgment comes,
當神審判嘅子嚟到嘅時候
all things that are proud and lofty will be brought low.
一切所有驕傲嘅都會降為卑㗎。
The lofty looks of a man will be humbled.
咁呢個先前狂傲嘅就會降為卑㗎。
And so, when that moment comes, it will be very painful and devastating.
當嗰個審判日子嚟嘅時候，呢個係非常之嚴厲㗎。
So we need to work on it now.
所以我哋必須盡早嚟到除去。
So the next thing we can learn from the ostrich is that it is important to strengthen the people who are under our care.
另一種呢個鴕鳥嘅性格咧，就係
another thing we can learn is to strengthen those that are in our care.
就係嚟到話堅強嗰啲我哋照顧嘅人。
So that the entire church can thrive and the next generation can be strong in our Lord Jesus.
讓我哋教會嘅下一代都會更加嘅剛強起嚟。
So this could be our own children or other brothers and sisters under our care in church.
呢個啲可以指作係我哋嘅下一代嘅兒女啦，或者係弟兄姊妹喺我哋嘅關懷裏面。
Let's turn back to Job chapter 39.
我哋睇翻約伯記39章。
So Job chapter 39 verse 14 to 16.
14至到16節。
So here it says, "For she leaves her eggs on the ground, and warms them in the dust." Verse 14.
14節，因他把蛋留在地上，在塵土中，使得温暖。
Normally birds make nests for their eggs.
通常啲鳥啦，就係佢哋築巢，就把呢個蛋留喺呢個巢上。
Provides a secure and warm place to incubate the eggs.
咁樣讓呢個蛋咧有一個安全、温暖、舒適嘅地方。
You find that the ostrich lays its eggs on the ground.
咁但係你睇到呢個鴕鳥咧，佢生蛋，擺呢個蛋咧放喺呢個地上㗎。
And we can see in verse 15 that it puts the eggs in danger.
咁喺15節我哋睇到佢把呢個蛋放喺一啲危險嘅地方。
It can be crushed or stolen by predators.
容易俾野獸嚟到偷啦，或者係踐踏㗎。
And in verse 16 it describes how the ostrich treats her young very harshly.
16節咁嚟到睇到佢好忍心對佢嘅初生嘅嗰啲嘅兒女。
As though they were not hers.
似乎睇佢哋好似唔係自己所生一樣。
And even before they're born,
雖然佢哋未生產之前咧
ostriches lay their eggs in communal nests. 好多人用嘅。
嗰個雀巢好多人用。
Yeah,
OK， 一個雀巢會喺好多人用㗎。
But you find that when that happens, the dominant ostrich kicks out the eggs of other birds. So other ostriches will kick out the eggs of the other birds.
咁其他嘅鴕鳥咧會踢嗰啲蛋㗎。
And then they lay their own eggs in the middle.
咁佢哋就把佢哋嘅蛋放喺中間啦。
And so the ones that are kicked out of the nest will die.
咁嗰啲被踢出去嘅就會死啊。
You find that once the ostrich eggs hatch.
咁嗰啲蛋殼咧。
So when the chicks hatch out of the egg.
當嗰啲出生嘅嗰啲鴕鳥仔咧出嚟嘅時候咧。
You find that they have to find food themselves.
咁佢哋需要尋找食物。
Sometimes you find that the ostrich parents will fight with other ostrich parents.
咁你會睇到鴕鳥嘅父母同另外嘅鴕鳥父母喺度打交㗎。
And so whilst they are fighting, they sometimes trample on the chicks.
咁當佢哋打鬥嘅時候會踩死嗰啲細嘅鴕鳥啊。
And sometimes you find that the losing ostrich will have their chicks stolen away by the other ostrich.
咁有時佢哋睇到自己嘅鴕鳥仔女咧被第二啲鴕鳥嚟到偷去㗎。
So the one that has lost, their chicks are stolen by the winning ostrich.
咁佢哋嗰啲輸咗嘅鴕鳥咧就偷去嗰啲贏咗嘅鴕鳥仔。
And they end up just following the other family.
最後就係整弄佢哋嘅家庭啦。
So in verse 16 it tells us that her labour is in vain without concern.
咁第16節嗰度話佢雖然徒受勞苦，也不為初懼怕。
It is not that the ostriches don't labour for their young.
就係話呢個鴕鳥唔會為佢嘅仔女嚟到係勞苦㗎。
They incubate the eggs, they help them to grow, they protect them. So they will help the eggs to grow. 佢哋幫嗰啲蛋嚟到長大啦。 They will help fight off predators.
嚟到嚇走打走嗰啲嘅野獸啦。
But despite all the work they put in,
雖然佢咁勞苦緊樣去工作，
the choices and the actions that they they make are all in vain.
其實佢哋所付出嘅一切勞苦咧，都係徒然㗎。
They lay their eggs on the dust where they can be crushed and stolen.
佢哋把呢啲蛋放喺呢個塵土嗰度，容易俾人偷去㗎。
When they're busy fighting, they accidentally trample on the chicks.
當佢哋同第二啲鴕鳥打鬥嘅時候，容易踐踏呢啲嘅鴕鳥蛋㗎。
And then they might be stolen by the adversary in the end.
又會俾對方嚟到最後偷走會。
So the egg and the young chicks can represent all those that are under our care.
嗰啲鴕鳥蛋或者係嗰啲初鳥咧，就係指著我哋所照顧嘅人。
If we are parents, then it's our children.
如果我哋係父母嘅，我哋照顧就係我哋嘅兒女。
If we are uncles and aunties, then it's our nephew and nieces.
如果我哋係叔叔或者姑姑我哋就係照顧嗰啲嘅侄仔侄女。
If we are group leaders in the church, then it's our brothers and sisters.
如果我哋喺教會裡面嘅一個組長嘅，我哋就係要照顧嗰啲嘅係教會嘅弟兄姊妹。
It might be our grandchildren or RE students.
或者我哋我哋嘅孫仔孫女或者係宗教教育嘅學生。
I don't think we will knowingly mistreat the ones under our care.
我相信我哋無意話嚟到唔照顧嗰啲我哋要照顧嘅人。
However, I sometimes think on a spiritual level.
喺屬靈嘅嚟到講。
I sometimes consider whether I have helped the ones under my care to come out of danger.
我要幫助嗰啲我幫助嘅人因為佢哋喺危險當中。
Do I help them when their faith might be stolen away?
我要嚟到幫助佢，因為佢哋嘅信仰被人偷走啦。
We can think, do we teach and feed them the word of God?
我哋要想下，我哋有冇教導佢哋？有冇喺神嘅話語上嚟到係養育佢哋咧
？In our busy lives, do we restrict their faith?
我哋嘅忙碌嘅生活裏面，我哋有冇限制佢哋嘅信仰咧
？Does it leading to their hearts being drawn away?
讓佢哋嘅心被嚟到帶走啦。
And so not only this.
唔單止咁樣。
The ostrich's mindset is such that it is without concern.
呢個鴕鳥嘅心態就係唔嚟到係關心。
So even though they have work to care for the young ones.
雖然佢哋勞苦嚟到照顧佢哋嘅兒女。
What seems to be missing is a lack of concern.
睇落佢哋嘅勞苦咧，就係缺乏咗呢個關心。
Another translation is that they do not have a sense of fear.
另一種嘅譯本就係話佢哋冇呢個懼怕嘅心。
Yeah, let's have a look at 1 Samuel chapter 2.
撒母耳記上第二章。
1 Samuel chapter 2.
第二章。
Verse 22 to 25.
22至到25節。
So here records about the priest called Eli.
呢度記載有一個祭司叫做以利。
He was an old priest.
係一位年紀老邁嘅祭司。
His sons were very corrupt.
咁佢嘅兩個兒子係非常之腐敗。
They greatly transgressed against the Lord.
佢哋常常嚟到話係呢個違反呢個律法㗎。
It tells us that the sin was very great.
所以佢哋嘅罪非常之大。
We can see that their pride and their greed in dealing with sacrifices.
佢哋喺呢個獻祭嘅事上嚟到係貪心㗎。
And they lusted for women.
佢哋以女人有呢個淫亂嘅心。
And we can see that in verse 23 onwards, we can see that Eli tried to discipline his sons.
咁喺23節你睇到以利佢要嚟到係教導佢兩個兒子。
In verse 29.
喺29節。
A man of God came to Eli and told him a prophecy against his household.
有一個神人嚟到以利嘅面前嚟到話俾佢聽神嘅語言。
And through this man of God, God pointed out to Eli that he honored his sons more than God.
呢個神人就對呢個以利話：你尊重你嘅兒子，過於尊重我。
God gave him a similar message in 1 Samuel chapter 3 verse 13.
喺呢個撒母耳記上第3章13節，同樣神亦都再次嚟到話警告佢。
Here God spoke to Samuel and said that Eli did not restrain his sons.
神對撒母耳話：以利沒有禁止佢兩個兒子。
And so we may ask the question, did Eli not rebuke his sons?
咁我哋喺度問呢個以利有冇話係責罵佢兩個兒子啦？
But what God saw in Eli's heart was that he honored his sons more than God and his commandments.
但係喺神嘅眼中就係以利尊重佢兩個兒子過於尊重神。
He lacked the zeal to restrain his sons from doing evil and disrespecting God.
佢缺乏呢個係教導嘅心啦，嚟到禁止佢兩個兒子嚟到得罪神。
He also did not have the right heart to correct his sons.
沒有呢個正確嘅心嚟到指正佢兩個兒子。
And so similar to the ostrich, his labor would be in vain.
同呢個鴕鳥都係一樣雖然係勞苦，但係徒勞㗎。
We find that when his sons were a lost cause, he didn't show much concern or fear for the consequences.
當佢兩個兒子嚟到做錯嘅時候，佢沒有懼怕，沒有嚟到想到佢哋嘅後果㗎。
If we look at chapter 3, verse 18.
3章18節。
It says, Then Samuel told him everything and hid nothing from him. And he said, It is the Lord. Let him do what seems good to him.
18節，撒母耳就把一切話都告訴了以利，便沒有隱瞞。以利說：這是出於耶和華，願他憑自己的意志而行。
So we may feel, what sort of attitude is this?
咁我哋喺度想，呢個態度係咩態度嚟呢？
For us today, do we honor our children more than God?
咁對我哋今日嚟到講，我哋有冇尊重我哋嘅兒女過於神呢？
Do we fail to restrain them?
我哋有冇話嚟到話對佢哋嘅講教係失敗呢？
Have we approached it without the heart of revering God?
我哋有冇用一種敬畏神嘅心嚟到教導佢哋呢？
So I give thanks to God that some of the older members in the church.
我感謝神一啲比較年長嘅弟兄姊妹們。
That in the past, without second thoughts, they have pointed out things I can do better in my service to God.
佢哋冇細心咁樣嚟到去想，就話。
No, they have in the past they have pointed out things I can do better.
喺過往佢哋話指責自己，我可。
To me myself，我個人。
你個人係。對佢，我個人佢個人，我能夠做比其他更好嘅。
So they have told me how I can improve in my service to God.
就話俾我聽，我可以做得更好嘅。
And so we can see that they honor God more as they care about how we serve God.
呢度就係睇到佢哋嚟到話更加尊重神。
And they care about how we serve God. 睇著我哋點樣服侍神。
佢哋睇著我哋點樣服侍神。
Rather than worrying about how we might react to correction.
過於我哋嚟到話點樣對待神。
And so they don't worry about how we might react to the message.
佢哋冇嚟到睇到我哋點樣嚟到有呢個反應。
So how can we better care for our brothers and sisters and the younger generation?
咁我哋對於下一代，我哋點樣嚟到咁監生佢哋呢？
Let's turn to Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 9.
申命記第4章第9節。
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 9.
4章第9節。
Only take heed to yourself and diligently keep yourself, lest you forget the things your eyes have seen, unless they depart from your heart all the days of your life, and teach them to your children and your grandchildren. So Moses reminds us that we must first take heed and diligently keep the commandments first.
咁摩西提醒我哋要謹慎，要殷勤保守。
Only then will we be able to teach our children and our grandchildren.
咁樣我哋就能夠教導我哋嘅兒女，我哋嘅兒女嘅兒女。
So for us today, we should be reminded to teach and correct one another.
所以對我哋嚟講，我哋要嚟到好正確咁嚟到彼此嚟到提醒。
So that we are all preserved in the faith.
我哋都能夠喺信仰上能夠得到保守。
What we also need to take on is this correct mindset.
我哋所要嘅亦都有一個正確嘅心。
To avoid being too relaxed or not having this fear of the consequences if people are lost.
當別人嚟到迷失嘅時候，我哋唔好有呢個唔正確嘅心，忽略呢個心。
So in verse 17 in Job chapter 39,
39章17節約伯記。
So here it tells us that God deprived the ostrich of wisdom and understanding.
17節，因為神使他沒有智慧，也未將悟性賜給他。
So today, if we want to care for those under our care,
今天如果我哋要嚟到照顧嗰啲我哋照顧嘅人呢，
God is the one who gives us wisdom and understanding.
係神俾智慧同埋聰明我哋㗎。
If we ask God for wisdom in how to raise up a godly church,
如果我哋想要嚟到帶領教會，我哋需要向神嚟到求智慧。
and then the Bible tells us that God will give to us liberally.
咁聖經話俾我聽，神就會將呢個智慧嚟到俾我哋啦。
So it's interesting when you look at this passage.
喺睇呢段嘅經文，我哋會好有興趣。
So in verse 13 and verse 18, it begins with pride and ends with pride.
咁喺13節同埋第18節咧，從驕傲開始，亦都從驕傲嚟到結束。
And in the middle is talks about how we treat our children or those under our care.
喺中間嗰度就係教導我哋如何嚟到係照顧我哋嘅兒女或者我哋周圍嘅人。
So it seems that when there is pride, that it tells us that those who suffer are our children.
咁意思就係話俾我聽，當我哋有驕傲嘅時候，嗰啲損失嘅就係我哋嘅兒女。
And this is true when we think about the example of Korah and his rebellion.
如果我哋睇呢個可拉黨佢哋嘅背叛咧，我哋就知道啦。
He desired to be the leader of the rebellion.
佢哋想喺呢個想要嚟到係背叛摩西。
And he felt that he was higher than Moses and Aaron.
佢哋以為佢哋係高過摩西同埋亞倫㗎。
And what was the result?
咁後來結果點樣呢？
Many of his followers and his family members perished.
咁嗰啲跟從可拉黨嘅人同埋佢嘅家人咧，都係滅亡。
The Pharisees were known to be proud.
咁呢個法利賽人亦都俾人係睇為係驕傲㗎。
Focused on their outward beauty and they looked down on others.
佢哋注重外表嘅美麗嚟到睇低別人。
And they were spiritually blind.
佢哋係屬靈嘅黑暗。
And so who suffered because of their pride?
咁佢哋咁樣嘅驕傲係邊個嘅損失呢？
Those in the Jewish faith.
就係嗰啲係呢個猶太信仰嘅人。
And so may God continue to help and guide us in our faith journey.
所以我哋願神嚟到喺我哋信仰生活裏面嚟到幫助我哋。
So that we remove our desire to receive praise and glory from others.
我哋要除去呢個要得人哋尊敬嗰個心。
Knowing that the Lord Jesus is the only one who is worthy to be glorified.
唯有主耶穌先係值得我哋係榮耀尊敬佢嘅。
Let us examine ourselves for the plank that might be in our own eye.
所以我哋必須嚟到話感受我哋自己，把我哋心眼中嘅羅木除去。
And we should esteem others better than ourselves.
我哋要睇別人比我哋更強。
And remember that our actions and mindset should not lead us to honor God.
我哋要感受我哋嘅行動，我哋嘅心思
The one true God.
讓佢哋唔會離開呢個獨一嘅真神。
So all glory be unto our Lord Jesus.
願一切榮耀歸給主耶穌。
Our sermon ends here.
戰到呢度。
Because of time, we'll kneel down and pray.
因為時間嘅關係，現在我哋要嚟到禱告。
So in our prayer, pray for those who are physically unwell.
禱告嘅時候，為嗰啲身體健康嘅弟兄姊妹禱告。
Pray for the works of the church.
亦都為教會嘅工作嚟到禱告。
Pray that God gives us wisdom to care for one another and to strengthen the church.
求主耶穌賞賜智慧俾我哋，讓我哋大家都能夠係彼此嚟到照顧，能夠係帶領教會。
We ask God to continue to guide us through His Sabbath.
亦都求主耶穌帶領我哋呢天嘅呢個安息日聚會。
So if you wish to receive the laying of hands, please come forward.
如果想要接受按手嘅話，請跪前嚟。
And so I'm going to pray.
我哋大家一齊跪下禱告。
In the name of Lord Jesus Christ we pray.